9:47 in the morning, 13 away from 10 o'clock. It's the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. A lot going on around our area, and IUP on spring break right now. But you know what that means? It means that there ought to be room for you tonight at the Indiana Theater. Steve Holliday is with us this morning. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack. Voted best personal injury law firm, the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Steve, this one flew a little bit under the radar for us, but man, you got a good thing coming here tonight at the Indiana Theater in downtown.
Yeah, we're continuing our momentum with great live concerts tonight with the Songwriters Showcase. It's Joe Grishecki and Rick Witkowski who corral the whole thing. There's always special guests, and I mean, we've had Scott Blasey in the past. We've had Jim Donovan. We had the guy from Gene the Werewolf. There's so many people that just in their Pittsburgh connection, singer-songwriters and band leaders that they know that they've brought out. And tonight we got Rob James from the Clarks and Joe Wooderick, who's a country singer from the Pittsburgh area, joining Joe Grishecki and Rick.
Wow.
I always stumble on Witkowski, so I have to make my face, make the
But
face.
yeah, because you want to say Witkowski.
Witkowski, yeah. Ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee.
But Ricky is such a great entertainer, and so much fun.
Yeah, he brought the very, very merry Christmas concert at the end of in the middle of December last year, and it was like an all-star cast. And at one point there were like 20 people singing on stage, locals from Indiana, and special guest performers from the Pittsburgh area. And both Rick and Joe have just seen our room. They've each played in it several times, and they just really enjoy our space. So they've been really instrumental in helping us bring bigger Pittsburgh names to the Indiana Theater.
Well, cool. You don't get bigger names around Pittsburgh than Joe and Ricky.
Nope.
And who knows? Donnie Iris is back performing again. So.
Yeah, well, we can have his 81st birthday party at the theater.
That could be down the road, but tonight that's a great show.
Yep, yeah, that's gonna. I think the show starts at 7:30, so doors at about 6:30. It's a $25 ticket with a front row center VIP upgrade that you can have a meet and greet, and you get the best seats in the house for the very intimate and special performance that is the Songwriter Showcase.
Yeah.
So, and people are kind of getting a little confused because we get emails. People think that they can kind of sign up for the showcase. I'm a songwriter. Well, we have an open mic for that, and we're developing more local nights for that. Mm-hmm. But this is just a very special. There was a news release the other day about it in the Gazette. Just a really special, intimate performance. They tell stories behind their songs, and they'll play on each other's songs. For instance, Rick will introduce something that he wrote, and then Joe will be playing a little lead behind it on the guitar, and somebody will be harmonizing. It's just really, really unique, really special.
Yeah.
And the sound fills out the room really nicely with that kind of crowd.
You'll be sitting in the back row in that theater, and it seems like you're right on top of the stage.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll be fun stuff tonight.
Yep, looking forward to it. Like I said, I think the show starts at 7:30, so there's still tickets available. I know Zed's Gifts on North 7th Street next to Tom's Pizza, the Crystal Shop. He has a handful of paper tickets. Otherwise, rest assured, if you come up to the box office when we open up, we'll have tickets available for you. So we'll have a seat for you.
They'll fix you up. Wonderful. Well, that's a great event to kick off our visit here this morning. And this is one of those things where I can just say, "What else you got for us, Steve?"
Well, we have. Let's see. I'm always trying to track where we are in time, but so our next actual concert in April is April 19th. It's Hair Force One, an 80s hair band tribute band with local hits, Post Traumatic. They're from Homer City. That's April 19th, and that benefits the Indiana Women's Flag Football League. It's their 10-year celebration. Great organization in town.
Yeah.
So they're having a kickoff party for their season tonight. It's a fundraiser. I think that's a $20 ticket. Also, tickets available at Zed's for that and online. But that's going to be a pretty sweaty, fun night of headbanging, headbanging and beer drinking.
When did you say that is?
Friday, April 19th.
Okay. All right.
And then we continue on the 27th of next month with the Indiana Arts Council concert series that kind of kicked everything off in the first place. Mm-hmm. It's actually a rescheduled Northside Organ Trio from Pittsburgh. They're like an instrumental funk band, drums, organ, and guitar. And then Jason Gamble will be opening for them, and that's April 27th. So we have a little bit of a break between tonight and
the 19th,
the 19th of April.
Yeah.
But then even into May and June, we have scheduled shows. We have Pitt Floyd coming the Thursday before graduation and Mother's Day, so May 9th. And they're doing Dark Side of Oz. We're going to be showing The Wizard of Oz on the screen, and they're going to be doing like the mashup. They're a great bunch of people from Pittsburgh. So their first set's going to be all Wizard of Oz and Dark Side of the Moon, and their second set's going to be like all the Pink Floyd catalog. So that's going to be a big night on a Thursday. And yeah, we're working with all the downtown festivals. Westlvania will have a feature concert the night before that festival. So Friday, end of the month before Memorial Day, we'll have another concert. So lots of stuff.
Lots of good stuff heading through the spring season, and then you'll get into whatever happens over the summer. And there are always movies showing. You've got some great ones on the marquee right now.
Yeah, it's Academy Awards month. The Oscars were just this past Sunday. And we showed Titanic for 5 showings or 6 showings. Next week, we have Casablanca, the 21st to the 23rd. And we're showing The Passion of the Christ over Christmas break, or Easter and Good Friday holiday. And we feature our throwback movies on Wednesdays and Sundays also regularly. So that's like public domain and silent films.
Yeah.
But we have a programming committee that meets via email, via Zoom, via phone call.
However you can.
Run into you on the street corner. Hey, what are we going to do this date? And we also have Harry Potter coming up in May. So like we're just trying to fill out the calendar as much as we can.
Sure.
Appeal to everybody. We had a great day when we had Frozen characters in. We had a breakfast. We had like 90 kids dressed up and they're Elsas. And
wow.
A lot of parents and scrambled eggs on the floor, and it was a lot of fun.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But this thing tonight just sounds like a blast to be there for something like that. You know, and as people that have been on stage and in bands, I'm sure that you and everybody else, you watch these guys up there and you say to yourself, man, just think of the talent we have around this area, and think what it says that these guys want to come here to Indiana.
Sure, yeah, and I feel like they're some of the older guard is like trying to encourage and usher younger artists, musicians to keep doing what they're doing, to keep keep the spark, because these guys have been playing their entire lives.
Yeah.
You know, there's men and ladies, who are on the showcase, and like they're really great examples of just continuing to work that muscle, the creative muscle.
Joe's got to be in his 70s, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's getting up there. I think he just turned 75.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rick is right behind him, I think, but like
late 60s, I would guess.
Yeah, but they've brought in folks who are, I'm 40. They've brought in folks my age and a little older to be part of the showcase. So, and just because it's sometimes older musicians on stage doesn't mean that we're open.
No.
We're open to the youth. We offer a $5 iCard discount if there's any iCard holders in town during spring break, which I think everybody who works there gets one. So utilize that $5 discount. It's a good excuse to come up to a show. We just had a reggae show. It was a Bob Marley tribute. They were fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
And like I really wanted to appeal to IUP for that one. We got a few, but we're working on that. We're working on just ushering the younger generations, knowing that there's a place to experience live music and to come and play. We have an open mic the last Thursday of each month. It's a $5 cover, whether you play or not. The last 2 we've had, there are 15 performers, and it takes all 3 hours between full bands coming in. There's a drum set and bass amps and stuff like that on stage. And then singer-songwriters. Like, there are kids and people of all ages who are playing. So we just want to give everybody the knowledge that the theater is a good place, a good resource to get up on stage.
Yeah.
Workshop some stuff, play some songs, and
everybody encouraged to take part.
Yeah, keep active.
Cool.
Yep.
Nice stuff happening at Indiana Theater. You heard about all these different events, music events, starting with tonight's concert with, say it again, Ricky is there.
Joe Grishecki, Rick Witkowski, Rob James from the Clarks, and Joe Wooderick.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Hey, Steve, thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Todd. Always appreciate being on here.
We're glad you're able to come in and visit with us, tell us, and give us that update. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. 9:57, 3 before the top of the hour, and Fox News coming your way then. Pitt basketball this afternoon here on WCCS. 2 o'clock is your airtime, 2:30 against Wake Forest in the ACC tournament. Penguins tonight on U92. That's a 6 o'clock airtime. They play San Jose.